Roxanne is the first gym leader of Gen 3, and honestly, an interesting bit of character design. She's the leader of the Rock Gym, and Rock type intuitively is associated with burly, bulky, hard-muscled roughness and heavy weight. The character designs of characters like Bruno, the Hikers, and Brock, and so on. Roxanne, though, is a prim and proper put-together president of the student council type, dressed not in the earth tones and greys of the Rock type, but in dark navy blue and red, of all things. So her character design seems to entirely contradict the type that she represents, but this, of course, is the point. She's a Rock type trainer not because she physically reflects the Rock type, but because she mentally and socially does. She is the uncompromising honor student, hard as rock and flint, despite looking delicate. It's the kind of archetype you might expect to be represented by Steel or the Ice type, but here we both get a slight subversion of expectations, but also like, oh, right, no, that kind of makes sense, actually. Obviously, you could use the Rock type to represent this kind of character. So that's neat. The downside is that outside of that subversion, her design just isn't particularly interesting. Like, she does just kind of look like any prim and proper honor student character with very little to set her apart as exceptional. This is the necessary cost to achieve her little thematic subversion. It's a trade-off. The remakes, then, seem to try to address this issue, adding some much more exaggerated features to her design, especially her skirt. Her hair ribbons and tie are given much sharper, jagged shapes, and her primary clothes color is changed from navy to grey. Both of these moves seem calculated to make her conform more to her typing, to hew closer to the shape, language, and color of rocks. But her costuming is also changed away from the school uniform pattern towards something much more akin to a princess outfit. This all makes her more exceptional. It gives her design much more interesting shape language to work with and makes her look much more like both a gym leader and a rock-type trainer. And on that level, it is a huge improvement. But it does lose a lot of that subversion that made her interesting in the first place. Like, the school uniform and the navy blue color scheme was part of that, and in getting rid of those things, I do think something was lost. It was a trade-off in the other direction.